Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and today we're looking at a game called Please Don't Touch Anything, I believe is the name of it. Now, the general gist of this game, if you've looked at it even a little bit, or heard about it even a little bit, is pretty obvious that you're not supposed to touch anything. This looks like with 15 achievements, like it is a pretty simplistic game that won't go too long, but it's a bit of a puzzle game. It does introduce a interesting concept in a couple of ways. First of all, we're sitting on the game and I'm literally not touching anything. The only thing I've touched on my keyboard and mouse is moving the mouse around to set up recording and my keyboard shortcut to start recording. So I have touched things since this game is launched. So if you literally just have to launch it and then turn off your mouse, if it's a wireless mouse, or unplug your mouse, and not touch anything on your keyboard, that'd be kind of a tall order, but that would be the strictest sense of the word, to not touch anything. Of course, then you could also take that out to another level and say, well, I'm touching things in the real world. So how would the game know if I'm touching things in the real world or not? At that point, that's unrealistic unless they force the game to a version of this where you have to have a camera looking at you. Even that would be incredibly complicated to program, and this is not that complicated of a game. Eventually, though, we will have to touch things. Obviously, like, no game works without interaction. Even a walking simulator, you're walking around somehow, either with a mouse or a controller or a keyboard, WASD. You're still walking, you're still interacting, you're still touching keys. Even a visual novel where you're just talking to people, you're still clicking a button to continue in most cases. Unless you just have, it's one of those visual novels that auto-continues by itself. But video games, by their definition, have to be an interactive media. You cannot make a video game that is an animated movie, where there is no interaction. That's an animated movie. There's a strict line of division there. So, we can see at the bottom left that this says, hey man, we're going to have to click and move forward from here. I was thinking maybe 4 or 5 minutes of sitting here and setting up might unlock one of the achievements. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this blind for the first episode, and we're not going to make a lot of episodes on this. We might get them all done in one episode, frankly, but if I do make it to a second episode, then I'm going to look at the achievements and know what I'm really trying to do, because clearly if there's 15 achievements, then there is 15 different ways in which this game ends its storyline. There is also a possibility of just some randomness here. It might be that the first run through, there's only one thing that you can do, and every other run through is different. So let's see. Here's the mouse cursor. Good. It's recording. It says, "Hey man," over here. Man, I need to take a bathroom break. Stay here for a moment. Wait, what's this panel for? Just stay here, I'll be right back. And don't touch anything. Alright. So, instructions over here we have: grab your screwdriver, grab your hammer, work something something. 1 equals 1, 1 equals 2, 1. 1 equals 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2. That's some weird combination code here, which frankly I can barely read. Now, when I play these games, I was on the TV 10 feet away, so sometimes it's hard to read. But we have a menu here. I went into full screen by hitting Alt-Enter. This game does start with it in a windowed mode, and it asks for language, but that's pretty much all we've got here. It says, please don't touch anything. I guess that's the full name. So we have a screen, we have a restart switch, and we have a button. And a big red button can be one of two things in and here we go. Great, thanks man, you really helped me. Wait, what took you so long? Something could have happened. Really? Like what? The apocalypse? You gotta have an education to run this machine. Let's go. So I think that was one ending right there. And we've just got a picture now on the wall of peace. So that was the first ending, is just not doing anything. So yeah, there's 14 more of these. And this looks like 666 star. But as I was saying, a big red button could be either an emergency shut-off button, which shutting off what? We're looking out a window, or a drop the nukes button, which would be more cartoony and silly. So let's start with the restart switch. Seems like it just restarts the music, and I can't like hold down the restart. So how many times in a row would restarting potentially cause something to happen? That seems like that's more than enough restarts. So we've got to hit the button, because I don't think anything else evolves until we do. So this seems like this is going to be pretty linear. We're going to hit the button, almost certainly nuke the city, if not the world, and then it's going to reload with more things. So let's hold down the button. Okay, the button gives us a switch. Restart puts us there. So magical switches coming out of a magical table for no reason. So we have something that is armed now, and we can't unarm it. And resetting doesn't seem like it would be worth our time to do. So we're just gonna have to go forward. So, like, button, non-armed, press the button again, another button happens, press the button again, nothing happens. So switch, armed, press the button, 3, 2, 1, boom. There we just mushroom clouded, and we got a new thing, and we blew up the world. Okay, so this, one, let's see, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. That doesn't seem like that's enough code, though. One equals 1, 1 equals 2, 1, which would be 2, 2. Or add all those up here. Grab your screwdriver. I don't see a screwdriver, so even if we were supposed to be following these instructions right now, we're not doing them in the right order. So that's not right. But it almost feels like you're gonna change the orientation. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, we're not gonna brute force a 6-digit number, even if you only have 3 digits. So let's just try this. What's that? Something's changed. Interesting. We're playing Chopper, and it seems like our Chopper is getting lower and lower, so I have to be real careful. I'm gonna crash this next turn. Okay, so I just unlocked some kind of mini game and didn't succeed with that mini game. This armed this. This will almost certainly be that. And so this is almost certainly the default ending too. So there's something else. This. There we go. 10 times. Grab our screwdriver. Frowny face. Seems like we're safe to click this. Grab your hammer. What are we hammering? And there is a, if you just press the button ending, where I shut down the machine, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's like 15 of those. So this could get really complicated. Green. Does nothing. So is there anything here that would indicate a color scheme? Because brute forcing colors, I mean, it's still far too many to try and do all of that. And I don't know if we're gonna get some more hints from this. There we go, just smash the button. There you go. Just break the button. It doesn't look like there's anything else we can do. There we go. There's a demon inside of it. This is unexpected, to say the least. This is very Binding of Isaac-esque in its grotesque imagery. I don't feel like I was probably supposed to find this ending this quickly. I didn't do it fast enough. Interesting. So that wasn't enough. So we're gonna have to move faster. It's not like the timer is Oh no, he's got some kind of connection there. Honestly, I don't know if there's a way to do this fast enough, because you've got this timer. Let's see, and we can't hit the reset button, so so we're gonna have to think about that one later, I guess. Because there's some kind of pattern to that. Like, I got into something pretty late game there. Alright, so what do we have here that would work? 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. And see, now we've got something different. One. Like, this thing does kind of randomize, doesn't it? Oh, this is too much of a memory game for me. We're gonna have to go through every button. Like, I didn't see any of this right side. Thank you for your cooperation. You got the job. And then it reset. So now we have a badge thing. Let's try 11221. That kind of was what we had done before. Yeah, that didn't do anything different. So we've got like codes here that don't seem like they matter. And we've got like colors here that I can barely make out. Honestly, it would be nice if we could zoom in a little bit here. And I mess up the recording, frankly, if I try to. It says work. Maybe that's blue, blue, red, blue. Now, the problem here with clicking the button any number of times is that there could be a case where I'm gonna go green, green, purple, green. That's not even the right thing though, because it's not yellow, 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 yellow. So you have a smiley face, a frowny face, both in yellow. Is there something else we could use the screwdriver with? Does that say 89 34 over 67. Like, I haven't seen any numbers that would match with that. And if we charge at this point and we press the button, it is just gonna blow up really fast. It even sped up that whole process. Let's see. There's really no way you could get 666 there. So the only other thing we found is the yeah, at this point, once it's shut down, you can't do anything other than reset. Three, press the button, see what happens. I guess that's the thing, is we could count. We could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, switch button, and see if that changes anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there's something that happens in between each one of these runs, that would be incredibly difficult. Almost certainly I'm gonna have to use a walkthrough for this though. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not getting any hints when you fail. That's really where I think you could have fixed this in particular. 8, 9. Like, if you got a hint every fail state, that would be better. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I did find that helicopter minigame, so I need to get back to that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. City bomb. Press button to drop bomb. Alright. So what I need to do is hit the tallest of the places so that we can come over and hit the shortest places later. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, I crashed. Ah man. Let's just click on the game over a bunch and see if we can do anything more. So like every few options you get that mini game. So it wasn't anything that I put in here as far as this. So yeah. if there's a number sequence that's supposed to be between 2 1 and 1 1 2 1, and it's supposed to be 6 digits, I find that weird, to say the least. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go back to this. We hadn't quite finished it, and so the game, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And so this is the same password each time. So eventually I could probably get down to what the right one is. No, it's moving around. What if we just hit reset? There we go. Instead, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's gonna be really annoying when it turns out that there's not anything around this. We kind of just have to wait till the hammer comes out, and then 1, 2. Yeah, there should be just maybe 2 more of these we would have to go through, and we've at least eliminated every button press, then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. As that being a factor. So there's no counting around that. On the face of it, there's plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we've been through all of them. Yeah, there's plenty of room here. So the only other thing is the idea that maybe this is where we're supposed to hit this. 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can we reset? No. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I was really close there. Let's give it one more try. But I feel like, honestly, that is like the very, very last challenge here, and I've just worked my way to the very last challenge. There might be some strategy here if you specifically go to the furthest ones first on the edges, because maybe it is a case where you have to buy yourself as much time as possible. Got it. An alien xenomorph and some swords and shields and full screen symbols. Okay. This is weird. This is weird to say the least. And that was an ending. And they gave us this little maze thing. And then I just clicked on the screen. I didn't even have a mouse cursor. So. Alright. At this point, we've been going 30 minutes. I feel like this is a perfect point to just end this recording. Now I'm gonna go look at the achievements and see if I can get anything that would give me a hint. I might even also use a magnifier so that I can just see what this says and make sure I have all these numbers written down. I may open like a notepad and type the numbers too, just so that I can see them. It looks like there's numbers all over the place when you look here. It looks like there might be a whole set of numbers here, a set of numbers here, a set of numbers here, sets of numbers here for sure. And here's the don't touch anything. The ending, if you just sit there and don't do anything. Well, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. I have playlists for a lot of other games that I've looked at, so go check those out also. And if you want to support me even further, which would be greatly appreciated, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist, or gift me a gift card, or just any game you'd like to see me cover. Small games like these often go on sale pretty cheap and are an easy one-time way of supporting small-time creators like me. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.